Hey everyone, it's Kariana, the one, the only, your favorite witchy coach. You know what I'm going to say. All of the fun stuff and my information about one-on-one coaching will be down in the description box below. Check it out. If you guys need any help on your manifestation journey, I would love to kick you in your butt and help you get what you want. Let's call in what you want, guys. So can I just say that I'm in the best vibe ever today because so I was in the middle of filming another video earlier today. It's my only day off, but I'm still filming. I'm still doing spreadsheets. Long story short, I was literally in the middle of filming and my team reached out to me and asked me to do this for a subscriber, or brought it to my attention and basically said, hey, this subscriber wants this and they know me. I'm going to give you guys what you want. So I literally took a different route, stopped what I was doing, and whoop, now we're on to this video about manifesting your SP by Valentine's Day. So fun stuff, guys, just a little backstory. You know that I love Valentine's Day. I think it's super fun. I think I've mentioned that before in like videos, how just kind of gives me like this goth, like love vibe. And I'm all about that. I don't think I ever got out of like my total like emo goth stage from like a while back. So I think it's just this time of year and just everything that like Valentine's Day represents. It just kind of gives you that vibe. And I'm kind of like a mix between like hopeless romantic and femme fatale. So, you know, I just love the holiday. I think it's cool. And I think what it represents is cool. So if you guys want your SP by Valentine's Day, then let's bring it in, guys. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a recipe. It's pretty simple. Okay. I mean, like, honestly, it's going to be pretty simple for you guys to wrap your head around. So first and foremost, you know what I'm going to say. You guys got to get clear on what you want. So now that we are clear that we want our SP by Valentine's Day, duh, like who doesn't, right? But we want to get specific on what we want to see, feel, and hear from this person, right? Let's affirm for all the senses. See, feel, and hear. Okay. So now that we've gotten clear, we're affirming for all the senses. I want you to think of this as giving your SP instructions. Okay. You know, I'm all about action, action, action. Like whenever we're affirming, right? So I've said this before, you can't stop affirming because you can't stop thinking. Duh, you have like thoughts in your head all the time, and affirmations, intentions are just words. Just like my grandma used to say, okay, be careful what you're feeding your mind because words are spells, right? Words are spells. And she was absolutely correct because in her world, that was her assumption. And she was witchy AF, right? She always got what she wanted. In fact, she manifested my birthday to be on her birthday, which is so rad. And I think I've talked about that before. Okay, so now that we know, let's be careful what we're feeding our mind because words are spells, right? Let's affirm for all the senses. We've gotten clear on what we want. We want SP by Valentine's Day. All right. So, and then think, like I said, think as if you're giving your SP instructions, right? Let's affirm, but let's back it up with action. Okay. Let's think literal, specific, detail, action. I've said this before in many videos, guys. Subconscious mind loves literal, specific detail. Okay. Does not like to be confused. All right. So now that we've decided what we want, I want you guys to stand in conviction that you are getting what you want from this person. Okay. Whatever your story is, your backstory is, whatever this person has done, said, it doesn't matter how long you guys have been in no contact for. Okay. Arguments you guys had, like I said, what this person has said to you, it doesn't matter. We need to stop living an old story and stand in conviction that we're getting what we want from SP. Okay. That's our SP by Valentine's Day in this particular form, in this particular version. Okay. And that looks different for everybody. Okay. So I want you guys to sit with that and think about, what do I want from this person? What do I want to see, feel, and hear from this person? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I want to be spoiled on Valentine's Day. I want to be spoiled every day. I am spoiled every day, but I want to be spoiled, extra spoiled on Valentine's Day. Okay. So thinking as if, guys, okay, and affirm as if, all right, come from the confidence that you were with, if you were with SP, okay, right now in this moment, okay, thinking as if, okay, it would be a sure thing that you guys were spending Valentine's Day together. All right. You wouldn't be doubting that. All right. So I want you guys to stand in conviction of that and live as if. You know, I always talk about going back inside the mind and living in the mind as much as possible. All right. And like, okay, so let's go over affirmation examples. All right. So, I love powerful statements like, from this day forward. Okay. Without a doubt. No matter what, I love manifesting or, affirming and manifesting with the word always, because it is a revision statement. So you're revising without even knowing it. Okay. Yeah. So those are like some of the like real powerful statements that you can put ahead of your affirmations. Okay. So let me give you an example. Without a doubt, SP and I will have the best Valentine's Day together. Okay. Without a doubt, SP and I will have the best Valentine's Day together. Okay. SP and I spend every special holiday together. Okay. You can say SP and I always spend the best holiday together. Okay. You're using the word always, revision statement. Okay. So if you guys haven't done that, or if you've been in no contact and you're revising, SP and I always spend every special holiday together, well, then you're revising the fact that you haven't spent all the special holidays together. You're revising the fact that you guys are in no contact. Okay. Automatically, guys. So just throw always in there and that revises it. It's not a crazy, method that you have to do and all of that. Okay. How about I hear SP say, they can't wait to spoil me on Valentine's Day. I hear SP say, they can't wait to spoil me on Valentine's Day. That's like a beautiful affirmation because everybody wants to be spoiled on Valentine's Day. And of course, we want to hear our SP say they can't wait to do that. See, the thing is that, guys, I want you to think about it as if this person has they've decided, okay? They decided without a doubt, they are certain that you are the one for them, okay? They want to spend not just Valentine's Day, every holiday together with you. Why? Because you're the one for them. And that's why they don't want to ever leave your side. Okay. I want you to stand in the conviction of that. I want you to start thinking and I've said this before, the first and foremost, there's a lot of things that you need, getting clear and all of that stuff I mentioned, but the most important thing as well is that you have to start looking at your SP in their best version. You have to start viewing them in their best version in order to experience that. Okay, I've talked about this many times before. If you guys are seasoned at all in LOA, okay, you know that you have to start embodying this and becoming this, immersing yourself, acting as if, and living from the state of, I already have this in order to experience it. Okay. And I don't care if you don't believe it. I don't care if you haven't seen any evidence of it. I don't care about any of that. Okay. The only thing that you need to do is embody, act as if, immerse yourself in the new story, embody the person that has this, live in your mind as much as you can. Be delusional to out here. We're just looking at this as a lesson on the chalkboard. If it's not what we like, if it's something that we like, then obviously we're going to give it more attention so we can experience more of it. Okay. But living in the mind as much as possible. All right. And knowing that if we do that, okay, trusting the process, knowing that everybody around us has heard our desires. Okay. And like I said, I use the analogy of the chess game, moving people, places, and things out of your way and dropping you into situations so you can experience that. Okay. Trusting the process of that. I said this in my last video, guys. There are so many things that I've manifested and I've called in SP related that I did not believe. I didn't see any evidence. I didn't care. I just stood in conviction. Me getting what I want is the only option. Okay. And living in my mind as much as possible and trusting the process of all this. Okay. Because if you're questioning or doubting, we know that that's a block and resistance. You're telling your subconscious, I'm questioning and doubting myself as a creator. I'm questioning and doubting the process of this. Okay. And so we have to get away from that. All right. But yes, guys, so those are examples of affirmations that you can be affirming, right? Also too, guys, I like telephone method. I think it's super rad because it keeps you in a really hyped up energy. Okay. And if you guys don't know, if this is your first time coming to our channel, welcome, by the way. But if you're just learning about LOA, or if you're a client or a subscriber of ours that has not really worked with telephone method yet, let me explain it to you guys again. It's really, really simple, but it's more like an audio manifestation, right? You don't have to worry too much about what you're visualizing. It's okay if you're visualizing, that's fine too, to go with it. But I want you guys to think of like being on a session with me, being on a telephone call with me, being on a telephone call with your best friend, your mom, somebody that you can confide in, that you know their voice, you know that you know their mannerisms, the way they speak, the way they talk to you. And, you know, hear them say, hey, so the last time we talked, you know, you were getting ready for your holiday with SP, Valentine's Day with SP. So what have you guys decided on? And you can simply answer them and say, oh my gosh, we have the best night planned, the best day planned, the best vacation planned, the best weekend planned. We're going to go to our favorite place. We're going to do this, 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 whatever that looks like to you, whatever the perfect Valentine's Day looks like to you. And tell them about your plans, guys. Okay. And then hear them say back to you, oh my gosh, I knew it was going to be the most amazing plans ever. Your SP is amazing. You guys have the best time. I cannot wait to hear all about it. Okay. So make like a 10, 15 second clip, okay, of your perfect Valentine's Day, just like I explained to you, and then drop it and loop it for a couple minutes. Do that a few times a day. Okay. You guys are going to be walking around, you know, at work or in the bath or doing your hair or doing your makeup, and you're going to be being able to go right back into your mind and do that I don't like to say technique, sorry, method, right? Telephone method, and loop it over and over and over again. It's going to become second nature. That's another way. Sorry, guys. That's another way to get you guys kind of hyped up and be in the energy of living in the mind as if I already have this. Be in the state of I already have this. I know it's a sure thing. I'm standing in conviction of this. Another fun thing that I like to do, this is like my favorite thing. Okay. I love, love, love. I tell my clients this a lot because they'll come to me and they'll be like, hey, like, I want to date with SP. I want them to initiate, you know, more dates with me. I want them to, you know, come forth and ask me out and want to plan a date with me. And I'm like, great. Okay. Well, let's start planning for that. Once again, think of this as if. So when you're out, okay, when you're talking to strangers, because we all know we don't want to entertain. I've already used the analogy about the victim train and having a cocktail, and everybody had fun with that. It's really a fun analogy, but we don't want to be like entertaining our friends with this per se, but like say that like we're out, right? And we have to pick up a couple things at like, you know, whatever, the shops, wherever you guys are in your world. By the way, I hope you guys are really cozy, because I am. I'm cozy tonight. So, but like wherever you guys are in your world, okay, and in the world, and you guys need to go pick up some things from the shop, from the shops, and you go into a place, whatever, you know, you're trying things on, or you're maybe picking up a new lipstick or a new lip gloss or something, like just something fun that like makes us feel good about ourselves every once in a while. Like who doesn't do that? Like I do, everybody does, right? And I'm not excessive. I'm like not a shopper, but you know, I'm a person that I like to go and pop into, I don't know, Sephora or Ulta or something and go get myself a new lip gloss or lipstick or whatever every once in a while. And so when you're doing that, right, I want you guys to be affirming in those moments, living in the mind. You don't have to be affirming out here because there's people around. I get it. But living in the mind and going, oh my gosh, my SP would love this like lipstick on me. My SP would love this perfume on me. I'm going to buy this for our Valentine's Day date. I cannot wait for them to smell it on me. Okay. I want you to do those kind of things for yourself to make you feel better, to make you live in that as if, you know, state of mind, that calm confidence. Like I'm getting what I want. I'm standing in conviction. I already know this is mine. There's no doubt in my mind. Right. And so, you know, and then also too, the other fun thing about it is that like, you know, you're at the register or whatever, and you're talking to the girl that's checking you out. Everybody always has, you know, the cool, like, you know, girl at Sephora that's like trying to recommend you all this like cool makeup and stuff like that and hair stuff and whatever. And I mean, I'm talking about women specifically, I guess, because my subscriber that asked me for this, she's a woman, but so I'm just saying that like this can work for anybody, right? A guy can go into Sephora and buy himself a cologne, or he can go to a store and, you know, pick up a new shirt, a new pair of jeans, a new pair of sneakers, whatever. And I want you to be affirming as well. Like, I'm getting my SP, like me and my SP, or, you know, I have my SP. Me and my SP spend every Valentine's together. We spend every special holiday together, right? My SP is saying that she cannot wait to spoil me for Valentine's Day. My SP is going to cook me the most amazing dinner for Valentine's Day. I cannot wait to try it. Okay. So it works for men, women. It doesn't matter. It's all across the board, right? Guys, it's unisex. But I'm talking specifically for women right now because I'm talking about makeup and I can relate. So yeah, when you're at the checkout counter, right? And you're talking, you know, to the person that's helping you, and she's probably super chill, or he's probably super chill. I want you to be saying like, yeah, you know, I'm getting this for Valentine's Day. Me and my SP are going to spend the most amazing night together. We have this and this and this planned. I want you guys to be living as if, okay? And telling a story, because that's what we're feeding our subconscious. Okay. Just like my grandma said, be careful what we're feeding our mind, because words are spells. All right. And they are. Okay. We are manifesting all the time around us. And let's just let this be our little love spell. Let's have fun with it, guys. Let's have fun. Okay. And yeah, so guys, that's how I would do it. That's how I would manifest. That would be my recipe for manifesting my SP by Valentine's Day. Okay. Manifesting on a time crunch, or a specific date, is my favorite subject. It's my favorite thing. No, it's not. I'm going to be honest with you. But I can understand you guys wanting your SP by Valentine's Day. I can totally understand it, because I love the holiday. And I wouldn't want to, you know, not spend it with my SP. I get it. I totally get it. But that is going to be the most clear, direct way, okay, to feed your subconscious with what you want from your SP, literal specific detail, all the little things I pointed out, the affirmation examples that I can give you, okay? If you want to set down everything else you've been doing for a minute, because you might feel a little overwhelmed with doing, you know, everything else and then this. I get it. If you're not, that's totally fine. I want you to use all of the things, the tools and the education that I've given you, the homework that I've given you, and add this in. Love it. But if you want to set down everything else you've been doing, like all of the other affirmations and stuff, because I love affirmations. They strengthen your mental diet. Your mental diet, I've said this before, is the headliner. Your affirmations are strengthening that. I'm a firm believer on robotic affirmations, right? People that struggle with mental diet, that need a one or two affirmations that they can robotically affirm. I love that for you. I'm a firm believer in it. I've seen it push out a lot of things. Okay. We also have to back that up with what the main story that we're telling ourselves about our SP. Okay. Now, robotically affirming can take care of blocks, resistance, and all of those things. It can make you power through that. Absolutely. But in order to call your manifestation in, which robotically affirming will do, and it will do fast. Okay. So picking one or two examples that I gave you and robotically affirming that, it will call in your SP very fast on time for Valentine's Day. But I want you to be working on, whether you get coaching or not, okay, we're not here to push that, but I want to say, whether you get coaching or not, I want you guys to be working on the backstory. What's the real story? And that's going to be my next video. Actually, what's the real story that you're telling yourself about SP? Because we need to get very, very serious and real about that. Okay. But strengthening that story first and foremost, because you need to do that with everything. In order to strengthen that story, or when you strengthen that story, in order to keep your manifestation, call it in and keep it, you need to strengthen that story. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Oh, you guys, I'm waiting for actually like quite a few new success stories to come in, like 3 success stories. And I don't want to touch too much on like detail, but I will tell you this. I have a client, right, that was manifesting SP with me. She had coaching before. I don't know the exact details on like where or whatever, but she had coaching and she came to me. She was frustrated and everything. And this is like my assumption because I get this from all of you guys, but came to me. We were working together and she called in her SP. She literally just told me about this. She's writing the success story probably as we speak. But she called in her SP, right? They hadn't talked for, I want to say almost a year, like 9, 10, like maybe like 10 months or so. They hadn't talked. She hadn't seen SP for, I want to say since 2021. Okay, guys. So this is going to show you, it does not matter about time. Time does not matter. Distance, none of that matters. None of that matters. So she started working with me. She called in her SP. Okay. He called her, came in, called her for her birthday. Okay. Was so sweet. And it wasn't just a birthday message. No. She got, not trying to say that that's bad, but I'm saying, because, we can work on that, guys. Okay. So I don't want you guys to have to freak out about that. If you're in that situation right now, we can change that. Nothing is permanent. Everything is changeable and malleable. I say that all the time. But I will say that the message from SP was birthday message and then continuous text messages. He was coming hot, fast. She was going back and forth with him. She was using the education that I gave her, the tools that I gave her, the homework that I gave her. Okay. She was really applying it. And before that, she tightened up her mental diet. And she pulled him in, and I'm so proud of her. Like, I love your guys' faces so much, and I'm just so proud of everybody that is dedicated to this, to doing this, to getting what they want. I don't know why I'm ever shocked and surprised when you guys bring me these success stories. I think I'm more excited than anything. I really am, and it never leaves me. The excitement, the momentum, like just the excitement that I get from you guys never leaves me. It's always here. And you guys keep me going. You really do. She called an SP. Not only did he wish her a happy birthday and came in hot and fast and was like, text messages and conversations back and forth and making her feel really good and coming in his best version. Now they're planning a date and they will be spending Valentine's Day together. Okay. Because this weekend, I believe that they had something going on or something like that. And so they're planning for Valentine's Day weekend. And she's going to let me know the details. She's also going to write in a detailed success story. And her end goal with him is obviously, full commitment marriage, moving in, all of that stuff. And we're going to work on that next. So I'm super proud of her, super excited for her. So you guys can do this. It does not matter the time, doesn't matter the distance, doesn't matter the details, doesn't matter the circumstances, because guess what, guys? Circumstances do not matter. I keep on telling you guys this, right? People, places, and things they have zero meaning in your reality unless you decide to give them a meaning in your reality. Whatever meaning you give them, you have to decide to give them meaning in your reality. Okay. So take that with you guys. I'm super proud of everybody here on this channel. No matter what state you are coming to me in and listening to me in, you can do this. You can manifest your SP by Valentine's Day. Okay. Call them in. So use the tools that I gave you, use the recipe I gave you, and you will call them in. Make it your own love potion, guys, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day with your SP. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.